Lesham. Lesham. Okay. Dear students from Bhutan, today on the auspicious National Day of Bhutan, I, on behalf of Vikrant Group of Institution, convey our sincere and heartiest wishes to the people of Bhutan. A special thanks to students from Bhutan who have come here to celebrate the National Day as a part of VGI family. Thank you for visit here, which is highly appreciated, and I assure you that you are and will be always be considered as our family, and VGI will always welcome all the Bhutanese with open arms, whether or not you are a student here. Please consider Vikrant Group of Institution as your home away from home and your family away from family in Bhutan. You are our special guest, and we are delighted to host you in India and in our city of Gwalior. On the auspicious day, Ugen Wangchuk was crowned the first king of Bhutan. After a long struggle and difficult period, Bhutan united and a new era of peace and prosperity began in 1907. Since then, that day, December 17 is celebrated as the National Day of our best friend and neighbor, Bhutan. We congratulate the king and the people of Bhutan who have created a unique identity and aspect despite being a small nation overshadowed by its bigger neighbors. This mountainous small nation of about 750,000 people is situated in the lap of Himalayas and is extremely beautiful and pristine. It has a very rich natural habitat which has been protected by its people, and this is what makes Bhutan a truly distinct and special country. Bhutan's landscape includes subtropical plains as well as subalpine Himalayan heights, where some peaks are beyond 7,000 meters, with a total area of approximately 40,000 square kilometers. Bhutan is an outstanding example of economic self-reliant, prosperous and happy nation. In 2006, based on global survey, Business Week rated Bhutan the happiest country in Asia and the 8th happiest in the world. And it seems from your faces also. Bhutan is supposed to be a happiest country of the world. The people of Bhutan have their own identity, that of happy, self-reliant, helping nature, and they live as one family, as my friend said earlier, and have deep respect for others and traditions. They have preserved the national heritage and culture, whatever come may. Bhutan is unique in its emphasis on the record in preserving traditional culture and maintaining peace. Bhutan has cultivated and protected these two features as guardians of the sovereignty and independence. In 1970s, Bhutan's fourth king, Jigme Singme Wangchuk, famously said that as a small country, we do not have economic power or military muscle, but what can strengthen Bhutan's sovereignty and its different identity is the unique culture we have, and the world stands witness to it. In 2008, Bhutan made the transition from absolute monarchy to constitutional monarchy and held its first general election that was asked by Ma'am powers offered by the Bhutanese people to the king in 1907 were, after hundreds years of nation building, returned in 2008 to its people by the Druk Gyalpo. Bhutan held the first democratic elections in 2008 and adopted the constitution. In the last 5 years, Bhutan has made a successful transition of democracy. Though Bhutan's economy is one of the world's smallest, it has grown rapidly in recent years by 8% in 2005, by 14% in 2006 and 7. Bhutan had the second fastest growing economy in the world